Roxy, time for some TV.
We're all over the map this week.
We're all over the map. All right. Well, we do. I think we have. Do we have the things? Oh no.
He might not have because
we do. We got it. We got it. We got to start with this one.
Roxy, you guys told me to watch Untamed, so I watched Untamed. Here's the thing. The show is very good. It's really well done. It was the #1 show on Netflix for.
Who's in this one, Rox?
It is Eric Bana.
Oh, right. Right.
And it is a murder mystery investigator national parks Yosemite show where very quickly somebody goes missing and shows up dead, and it's like I'll tell you, the opening sequence to the show is very enticing. What happens is, and I'll tell you because it's in the first 5 minutes of the show, people are rock climbing, and then this woman from the cliffs falls onto them, is dead. When she falls from the cliff onto them, it's like a crazy shot sequence. So it had me from the jump, but then I will say, I think it's very difficult to be an investigator show right now. I've watched 80 investigator shows this year, whether it's fire investigation with smoke or this investigation. It's like a True Detective light, where it was really well done. But I only would recommend this to people who are obsessed with investigator shows, because it's not like it's one of the best shows of the year. It's just a well done investigation show. There's some twists and turns, good performances. Sam Neill's in it also.
I like that.
Yeah, good cast. Another pretty good show from Netflix. There are better ones, but it's definitely worthwhile if you're like searching for an investigator thing. Okay,
next one after that.
Put Big Brother on my list because I watch the show 3 times a week, and so I need somebody to talk to about it. I love this show, and nobody watches it. Are any of you guys watching this? There's one legacy character on. I don't even know who my favorites are this year so far. We're so new into it. There's been no like crazy scandals, which usually at this point there are, but I love competitions, and the competitive nature in me comes out when I'm watching this, and it's cool to see like there's not one person dominating the house so far. Different people are winning every week. I like the show.
Okay. The answer is no. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
What's the word I was looking for? Ever.
No, but some people are.
Okay, that's fair.
Most people are not. Okay, Platonic. I believe this show comes out tomorrow.
You went to the premiere, right?
I did. So I went to the season 2 premiere. I already watched the season 1 the first time the season was on. However, it was during the writer's strike. So I wasn't allowed to talk about it, and nobody was allowed to talk about it. So it went very much under the radar. It's crazy to think that Seth Rogen has 2 shows on Apple right now. It's this and The Studio. The Studio became a massive hit, and nobody knew about Platonic. Now I think that the show is going to find its legs because people can be talking about it. It's Seth Rogen. It's Rose Byrne. It is a true show about the two of them having a platonic friendship. Not like, ooh, will they, won't they? This is a friendship between a man and a woman. We don't see this on TV very often. They do such a good job. I heard in an interview Seth talking about how like on The Studio, because there's so many moving parts, they really can't do any improv on that show. Platonic, like you can tell it's like they're improvising off each other. There's such great jokes in season 2. I saw the first 2 episodes. I actually got to talk to Seth Rogen for a little bit. Okay. He was just so wonderful. And his wife, Lauren Miller Rogen, who I love. She's very talented as well. And I love the show. I think that it's ready to find its people, and it comes out tomorrow. So check it out.
All right. Last one. I watched 45 minutes of this one.
Okay. So there's been 2 episodes so far.
Oh, really? Okay.
2 episodes so far of Cheif of War. This is Jason Momoa's new show that takes place in Hawaii in the 1800s and Maui. And this is Apple TV Plus's like big show right now. And it is kind of, I want to liken it to Shogun in the way that the first 2 episodes are completely in Hawaiian. So it's all subs, and it takes place in a different time period with different culture, and we are dealing with the battle of the Hawaiian Islands, plus, as they call it, the pale skins coming over, and like who's winning. There's a lot of Cheif of War. Jason Momoa is the Cheif of War. There's a lot of war, a lot of fighting. I'm not liking it to Shogun, as in I didn't get pulled in as quickly as I did with Shogun. Shogun immediately, I was like, this is the greatest show. I think the show could build though, and episode 2 really got me more than episode 1. So I think that this might be excellent, but episode 1 was a little bit slow. And stick with it to episode 2, because Kristian, when you say you only got like 15 minutes in or something to episode 1,
45
minutes. Did you find it slow?
No, I was pretty locked into it. I was
good.
I was engaged to it, and I like the fact that they actually don't. What's that? You don't need to talk to you right now. But I was engaged with the characters, and I like the fact that they did subtitles, which is great. It's the late 1700s, early 1800s.
Oh, I thought it was the 1800s.
It is. It's early 1800s. It goes from 1700s into 1800s. But it is. I'm interested. I want to see where it goes overall. And I like the prophecy side of it and all that. I'm interested.
Like a supernatural element to it that I don't know. Yeah, like you said, the prophecy part of it.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure how into that I am.
Okay.
Because when there's prophets that it seems like whatever they say is always right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but that, I don't know if that's how it would be, but they also speak in riddles. So that's the part that I'm like, I wonder if this is going to work for me. But they clearly are throwing so much money at this show. I mean, it looks phenomenal. The action sequences are sick. And I have a feeling we're going to be talking about this every week. So,
all right, I'm going to catch up to it for sure. Well, that's Roxy's picks. Make sure that you check out all the TV picks at Roxy. Shout out to me, and look, by the way, suggest some stuff too, because she's always looking for some ideas that she might have missed. So put that in there. Let's start to rave. Let's start to rave about Trade Coffee. You know how much I love Trade Coffee. So cold brew, you drink it year round. And the problem is you rely on grocery store concentrate on $6 cafe runs, mostly out of what, to me, I always thought it was convenience. But when Trade came, come on. Cold brew at home, it's easy. And it tastes way better, and it costs less than buying out. Doesn't matter if it's summer travel, weddings, weekends. My routine, I've talked about it. It's all over the place. But my cold brew ritual, that is the only thing that I won't skip. Thanks to Trade. They have the cold brew beans. They're smooth. They're easy to prep, whether brewing ahead for the week, filling my tumbler to take on the road. I can skip deliveries when I'm away. Trade is the #1 coffee destination for the U.S., both hot and cold coffee drinkers. They've sourced the best beans from the top roasters around the U.S., and now they have a special cold brew collection. I mean, come on. Plus, they've teamed up with 15 roasters to create a special cold brew bean collection that ensures your cold brew at home tastes exactly how it should. It's smooth and it's delicious. Love it. When they said they were doing this, it's like, oh, please and thank you. I already love you guys. Now I love you even more. So they sent this bag that I've been doing, and my buddy was in town. I said, hey, I got cold brew. Check it out. Brett, you know Brett. Brett loves it. Limited time. Trade is going to give you 50% off a month of cold brew. 50% off. That's around 60 cups of cold brew for 50% off. But you have to go to drinktrade.com/Kristian. That is drinktrade.com/Kristian. You get 50% off 1 month of cold brew. Drinktrade.com/Kristian.